Thank you.
Okay, happy Friday. Just like I promised yesterday, I am back today with my Facebook Live. And today I wanted to show you a few of my favorite things. Some of the things that I'm going to show you today are brand new in the store, but some are things that we've carried for years and years that maybe you've just never seen. The wonderful thing about our store is that we carry both everyday supplies that you'll find in other pet supply stores, but then we also carry some really niche products that are harder to find and things that maybe you wouldn't see elsewhere, that are great for your pet or great for you or great for the pet lover in your life. So we have a lot of different products. I'm going to start with the kitty cats though. So a few things for kitty cats that I just love. This is a collar and a bandana and a bow tie set by our friends at Fuzz Yard. And these are specifically designed for kitty cats. This bandana slides on the matching collar and is just so cute. I love this little kitty cat fashion pack. And I'll show you a few other things from our friends at Fuzz Yard that I absolutely just love, but I think are just rarely seen, and just not known about. This is the coolest thing. So it is a scratching board, but it looks like a record for those people who are familiar with what a vinyl is. And it suction cups onto the wall. So as your cat scratches it, it turns the record. We have these in stock, and of course, I happened to pick the matching print to this one. But it says Catterday Night Fever, and it says spinning since 2003. Fuzz Yard Records spinning since 2003, and the suction cup attaches to glass tiles and the included removable wall sticker. So if you want to put it on the wall, you put a sticker up and then put the suction cup against it so that it'll hold firm while your cat scratches on it. I just think, or you can put it down on the ground even and attach it to the ground and put some catnip on it to attract your kitty cat to scratch on it. I just think these are so cute and such a unique idea. So we have these available in several different designs. I just think they're a really cool little thing that you wouldn't just see everywhere. Another kitty cat thing that I just love, these have been around for a while, but they are called Beastie Bands. And so one of the things about putting on a collar on your kitty cat is you want to have something that is nice and lightweight, but will also break away. So if your kitty cat goes outside or jumps around in your house, they have a risk of getting their collars caught on something, and they can strangle themselves if you don't have a breakaway collar. So it's the lovely thing about Beastie Bands is they're nice and lightweight. They'll break away. So if they get hooked on something, these collars will break away and not choke your pet. They are neoprene and they're nice and a little stretchy. And you can clip them down to size. So say that's the size of your kitty cat's neck. You can just trim away the excess so that you don't have this excess flap hanging on their neck, but offers a perfectly sized kitty cat collar. So the biggest it goes out here is this. And like I said, that should fit comfortably around most kitty cats' necks. And these are $6.99. They come in several different prints. I saw today that they just came out with some new prints. So we'll be bringing in some new prints the next time we order. There's a chili peppers, a Java cat, and then an Aztec. They have all different kinds of designs. They're a really cool company. We've carried these for a while. I just think there's something you don't see out there every day and something unique. That I think we might be the only ones in Greensboro to carry. So really cool product, and they're very loved by our customers. So there you go, Beastie Bands. So that's the kitty cat stuff. Now on to some of the doggy stuff. So I have a friend named Nicole, and she is amazing. She makes these ribbon collars, and the company is called Doots. And it's collars for a cause. And so I'll read you what it says on the tag. Thanks for choosing Doots. Our handmade collars, leashes, and keychains give 50% of the profits back to local rescue groups in our community. So I've met Nicole. I have seen so many of her collars, and I love her cause. She literally does give back to rescue. But what I love, maybe even more than that, although I really love that a lot, is that she does a lot of irreverent collars. And so if you know me, you know that I can be a bit irreverent. And so I love this one because in small letters, it says, "Not today, you heifer." And of course, it has cows on it. Now, this one has a metal clip. Not all of hers have metal clips, but we do have some of her styles in metal clips. But not today, you heifer. And she has one. I'll let you read it so I don't say it out loud in case there's somebody in the room with you. But I love this one. And then here's another one that I just love. But she's always getting in some really fun collar patterns, some new ribbons. But she really kind of specializes and has a niche in some irreverent collars. She has some really cute collars too that are not irreverent. She has one that's really cute that says "I like snacks," and it has goldfish on it. So we just love Doots collars. We've just recently brought these in, and you guys have been buying them up in the droves, and I would love for you to continue to do that. I pulled all mediums. Well, I guess this one's a large. This large metal buckle is $29.99. This one is a large glitter, and it's $24.99. And this one is a medium, and it is $19.99. Just to give you an idea of some of the pricing on her collars, but that's very affordable for ribbon collars. And we just love Nicole. She has a very small business and makes some really cool collars. So, Doots collars for a cause. No denying that I love Benebones. My dogs, I can't really put down a whole lot of different bones and chews because they will get in fights. But I can have Benebones around, and they all love to chew on Benebones, and they don't really fight over them. They will drag them away from each other, but they're not going to cause a real big argument. But one of the things we love about Benebone is that it has no artificial flavoring. So that Jack salmon is freeze-dried salmon that's added in with the nylon pellets to make this salmon. And actually their favorite is the fish bone. They love this. And when it's down on the ground, it rocks back and forth as they're playing with it. And I think they really like that action. But they're also recyclable, so you can bring them back to our store and we'll recycle the leftover pieces. But these are just a really, really great dog chew. And my dogs go crazy for Benebones. So one of my favorites. The other thing that we really love in our rescue is the Pupsicle. If you're not familiar with this, it unscrews and you put a treat down in this hole and they work at the treat. Some dogs, it can take about 20 minutes. Some dogs, it takes longer. But they go for the treat and it keeps them nice and busy. And you can purchase treats from us. We have functional treats and regular treats to go down in that hole. But then you can also make your own. We do have treat trays that you can purchase. So you can make treats of your own to go down in that hole made from, there are all different kinds of recipes out there, but yogurt and all different kinds of things you can make treats out of for the Pupsicle. But we really love the Wolf Company. They're coming out with some really cool new things like a lick mat and some other fun creative things. Okay, Fuzz Yard. I love Fuzz Yard. Again, I showed you the kitty cat one, but these are the dog ones. And the thing that I love about the dog bandanas is that they snap. Let's see if you can see that. They snap down over the collar and then just hang out on your dog's collar. And the lovely thing that they do is they have this little double layer look. And this one says Dog Mom, Forever Hungry. And I just think it is the cutest thing. That is a medium large. And then we also have a small here that has the bow tie with it, the matching bow tie. Of course, in their fun little pattern. We just got these toys back in. If you got them last year, we had Kevin Bacon and we had, I can't remember all of them, but they're really funny. So these just, all the toys just came back in from this company as well, which did really well last year. Flavored bubbles. Another really fun find. People are loving these up too. They're great to play with your pet, especially in the summertime. But they are flavored bubbles. They're non-toxic. They actually were originally made for kids. And, then they discovered animals really liked them. So they've come out with some more pet-friendly flavors like this maple bacon. This other one is watermelon. I think we have a peanut butter. They have several different flavors. And just a fun way to interact and have fun with your pet. We have a lot of people here who love to have bubbles with their pets. So another dog thing that we sell here at the store that I love, which are raincoats. And I know raincoats are not something special, but the really cool thing about this raincoat is it's by a company called Stella and Oscar, and they are straight out of Greensboro, North Carolina. And we love that. They have matching collars and leashes, and they come in 3 different patterns. And I just love the attention to detail. But the lady who created this line, who developed this line, was a graduate of UNCG. So, of course, we just love supporting that. So this is Stella and Oscar, and it does have right here a little hole so you can put your leash through. Some doggy treats that I love. These are a little bit newer to our lineup, but just super cool and unique is Forever Primal. This is a really cool company. These are rabbit feet with the fur still on them, and rabbit ears also with the fur still on them, which can be great for the digestive system of your dog. I know that seems really kind of crazy, but it's really good for their breath and their teeth and the chewing, of course. But it is USA made and sourced and made in Nashville. So such a cool product. They do have some other things, but these are the most unique. I really like their rabbit ears and rabbit feet. They also have duck wings and things like that, but all different kinds of fun chews for your pet. Okay, in the doggy supply world, this is the Do Loop. And it's so simple, so crazy, but it just attaches to your leash. And then as you're walking, if you have to collect a poop bag and you're not going to be at a trash can for a while, you can slip that bag right through here and it will hold it on your leash for you. So you don't have to hold it in your hand and risk getting your hands dirty or anything. You can just put the bag in the Do Loop. And then when you get home, just pull it out and put it in the trash can. It just gives you an extra hand basically, so you don't have to hold the poop bag as you walk. You can also put, if you don't have a poop bag holder on your leash, you can also put a couple of extra poop bags in here and it'll hold them for you until you need them. Wondercide. So we are big proponents around here of natural flea and tick products. We do not sell any chemical flea prevention simply because we believe there are a lot of side effects from that. But what comes with that is needing to kind of go after fleas and ticks from kind of a quadruple standpoint, using a spray, using an herbal collar, using an herbal top spot, and then even potentially using an additive to your pet's food. Of course, if you've got them on a food from our store, you're already one step into the battle of flea and tick season, because a healthy pup will kind of not really draw attention from fleas and ticks and parasites. So you're already one step closer, but you definitely need to do things to repel them, especially if you're going to be outside a lot. And Wondercide is a wonderful flea and tick spray. It also works great for repelling mosquitoes. And you can spritz this on your pet just before you go outside and help repel fleas, ticks, and mosquitoes. And we spray it on you too. We love Wondercide at our house. And it comes in several different scents. This is the lemongrass. I think there's a rosemary and a few other scents. But we really love Wondercide around here. It works very well and it doesn't harm anybody. doesn't harm the bees and the butterflies, and it keeps the fleas and ticks away. Okay, I love these products, and I just recently learned more about them, and I just think it's the coolest thing, so I wanted to share with you. These are Scouts Honor Probiotic Deodorizer and Detangler, and they're kind of both meant for the same thing. This isn't really a detangler in the sense of putting it on a mat and combing it through. We do have some of those, but this is a little bit misleading. But what this does is in between baths, so you can use this in between grooms, you can use this in between baths that you give your pet, but just to kind of help completely combat the smells and odors, these probiotic sprays sprayed on your pet can help neutralize the odor particles on your pet's coat and keep them smelling fresh and clean in between their baths. So why am I saying this one's not really a detangler? These are really kind of the same thing, just meant for different coat types. So this would be for your smooth coat types that you can reach their skin pretty easily just by spraying it on them. This one is meant for longer fur, and you're going to want to use both of these by spraying it on their coat and then kind of rubbing it in. But these both work really, really well. And once I learned all about it and the science behind it, I started using them at home in between baths, especially on my Lilo. And they work amazing. And my favorite's lavender, which is why I pulled that today. I love lavender. And I have this probiotic detangler that I use on her, and it just is amazing. So you want to rub it in and get it down to their skin and get it kind of all over their coat. But these are both really great products to use in between baths to keep your pet smelling nice and fresh and help keep all of those doggy odors at bay. These are some of our favorite candles. We love Pet House candles, and this was their fresh cut grass, and it indeed smells like fresh cut grass. It smells so good. But I love tons of their scents. And they are a North Carolina-based company. They're based out of the Asheville area. And, of course, we just love Pet House candles. And they have smaller sample candles. They also have car fresheners, room deodorizers, and wax melts. So they have all different layers to their company, but we just love the scents that they have. And they are they're 100% natural plant-based wax and premium fragrances and an odor neutralizer in the candle. So it's safe for your pets. Okay, these are some new things that we just got in, but they're my favorite things because I just recently bought them at our trade show. This is Daisy the Dachshund Planter, and it's so cute. I think I'm going to have to get one of these. I love succulents, and I think Daisy the Dachshund Planter just might have to have, I can't. I'm not going to easily be able to open that, so we'll just leave it packaged. But you can see what Daisy looks like without a plant. But great for like a kitchen window or some little window in your house for a little ceramic planter. This is a really good choice. And of course, it's my favorite breed. But just so cute and really cute in any kitchen. Crazy cat lady magnets. I just thought these were adorable. We also have cat yoga magnets from the same company. And just really cute stuff. Just fun little gifts. And then a doggy treat selfie clip. And so it is a little clip. This is what it actually looks like. And it has a little clip at the top that you put your bone in or your little treat. And then you connect it to your phone down here just by clipping it on your phone. And then that's how you get your pet's attention to take their picture or a selfie. So it's really cute. That's how it works on the front. You can see. And this is $4.99. And then last, I think, but certainly not least, I've talked about these before, but these Amanda Blue pajamas are absolutely one of my favorite things. I have a pair of Amanda Blue, and they are so soft. They're soft when you buy them, but I can promise you that they'll even be softer the more you wash them and the more you wear them. They are so comfortable. They are the best pajamas ever. And this is the purple one with the kitty cats on it, but we have it in shorts and a top. But we have lots of other offerings. We have pajama pants. We have pajama tops. We have all different kinds of Amanda Blue. But those are really great for Mother's Day, which is coming up, or for a birthday gift. They're just truly the best pajamas. Okay. And I said last, but not really. It's the last of the items I had here on my table. But if you can see behind me, we've just created a new section in our store dedicated to weddings and new babies. And so if you are a person who's including your pet in the wedding, we have some new things for you. We have some dresses for the girls and some tuxedos for the boys. And then we have several different options for the I have a few more things to come in for this, but for the bandana. And then even a ring bearer pillow is up there as well. And then down here, we also have a sign that says, my parents are getting me my parents are getting me a human. Little signs that you can use for announcements, for baby announcements. So just some really cool things that you can use at your celebrations. I wanted to get that section done, and it has just been added. The other thing I would tell you about is at both of our store locations, one of the things that I think is really, truly very special is our sympathy section. We have a sympathy section, a pet sympathy section at both store locations, and you can find a sympathy gift for your friends or family members who may have lost a beloved pet. We have everything from frames to special candles to rock mementos to garden stones, garden flags, ornaments. We have all different ways you can memorialize a beloved pet that's passed away and give a memory for your friend or family member. We also have the paw print making kits, which are so important, give you a memento of the pet that you are having to lose. We also have the nose kits, the nose print kits, where you can get a necklace made of your pet's nose print. And we have a few different urns and statues, just a lot of different ways to memorialize your pet or a friend's pet that has passed away. I think it makes us very special. It's something very unique and a place that you can come when you're looking for a sympathy gift. And of course, we have cards to go with it. We have both bereavement cards and we have cards from Avanti and Borealis. Sorry, I was thinking about the other name. So you can come out and check out the cards that we have and find something for your friend or family member that's grieving the loss of a pet. So that's a few of my favorite things. It doesn't mean that the store isn't full of a bunch of my favorite things, and because it is indeed, but I thought these were some of the more niche products that maybe you've never seen before, or maybe you would be curious about. Just lots of fun stuff. And of course, we always have new things coming in every single week. We're always on the lookout for new products. And if for some reason you step in the doors of our store and there's something that you're looking for that you don't see or would like to see us carry, we will certainly try. You can leave us a special order with our retail sales associates, and they will be happy to give that to us, and we can do some research and see if it's something we can bring in for you. So always, please ask. Just because we do this for a living doesn't mean we've seen absolutely everything. It also doesn't mean we know exactly what you're looking for. So please reach out to us if there's something you're looking for you don't see carried here at All Pets Considered, and we'll be happy to see if we can get that in for you. Oh, yeah, Meredith's commenting. The dog treat. It would be great for you guys over at the shelter, I'm sure, taking pictures for the dogs at the animal shelter. That would be a great thing to use. Okay, well, I hope you guys have a lovely weekend. We're going to be at Keeley Park tomorrow. And then Sunday, we are going to be at Golden Antiques. We also are going to have an event table downtown at LeBauer Park at Megan Blake's training that she does, the free dog training that she offers. We will be down at LeBauer Park for that. and have a table with some training information and things that you can check out. So we are going to be all over the place this weekend, and we're looking forward to seeing you guys and connecting with you in that way. And if you haven't already seen the video I did yesterday, we went over all of the lovely things we're going to be doing in May. And one of those most amazing things is coming up our May weekend, and we will have our Bloom Bar for Mother's Day weekend, Saturday and Sunday, where you can get a free bouquet with a purchase just for the mother or woman figure in your life that's very special. And we will also be doing a Mimosas for Mom, a mimosas and brunch event on Saturday morning for everyone. We'll be offering little baby pancakes with some fruit and mimosas for the humans and some goat mosas from our friends at Shepherd Boy Farms. They are going to be providing some of the new powdered goat milk that we have just recently brought in. They're going to be providing one of their varieties that we'll be using our goat mosas for the doggies to sample. So come out and visit us. Come out this weekend, but please be sure to come back Mother's Day weekend and get a free bouquet for making a purchase here with us. And don't forget, this weekend is the last weekend to enter to win a lightsaber. And directions on how to do that can be found on our social media, or just step in the door and we'll be happy to show you. Thanks, everybody, and have a wonderful weekend.